So long, crowd.
Have you made note of every single time that you have to redact your name being spoken?
I go through and listen to the footage.
Or are we just gonna go through the entire thing? Okay.
Yeah, I go through the footage. I have to go through the footage sometimes anyway to bounce audio. It's unavoidable. I'm surprised they didn't do anything with like the sword echo guy that you get at the start when you walk in here.
They probably have. It's just in exploration content.
It is in exploration content, but there's like they didn't do anything else with it.
Again, it's probably like fucking Natlin where your Saurus doesn't really engage with anything. Unless it's exploration content. Also, now that I've done all the Soren stuff, I say now, it's been like a month or two by now. I really enjoyed the whole experience of having your Soren in Natlin, but it is a major fucking L that I'm sure there are plenty of people that thought, oh, I get to pick which Soren I have. Nope, you just have the fucking Children of Echoes one.
They couldn't give you that much choice.
The game might be good at that point. Her.
I didn't say it.
By the way, when you first travel here and you're going up in the air to get here, I was so confused because we were already so high in the air, and I forgot the whole fucking flying tower was it was upside down. So we weren't going up to fly up higher to then jump down to Septimont. We were going up because literally we would end up actually going towards there that direction. Lupa, my beloved. Cartithia, where are you?
There's some people call her Cartwheel. Keep it together. I'm not a fan of coral. Don't you get it yet? There's a parallel between her and Lupa. Oh, there's plenty of things wrong, but nothing you need to know. I mean, there's also this possibility that I just told her the truth, but I just omitted the things that would put us in danger. Now spawn enemies.
Like the truth. So what does having those little swords at the bottom do for you? What does each one do?
It's for the ult transformation.
Do you need all of them?
To use the kit, her kit to the fullest, yeah.
I was asking what they fucking do. Oh, fuck's sake.
You want to read this? You want to read this? You want to read this?
Mine.
I see 3 swords and not a single rusty axe. The game is a fat liar.
Maybe they call swords axes. How do you know? It's like when the people in the South call shopping carts buggies.
Yeah, well, we don't listen to the South.
I knew it was floating!
The buggies?
No, one of the lamp lights just now was floating, and I thought I was crazy, so I came back here after doing the story. No, it was floating, just floating in the cutscene, though.
I'll look back on the footage if I really care.
Hey, Chixia, we got someone over here.
Nope. Nope. We're not bringing her up. It's just some circles. Is this a solar map? Get out of the way, I can't see.
It's even better. It's Iona's bedroom.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't, this is not what I meant when I said we were going to gather her. We can take things a bit slow.
You have her blessing.
What did we just walk into? What kind of planetarium?
This is Iona's bedroom.
Where's the bed? Well, thanks for that.
名式よ。ルパン、あなたにしかできないことを任せたい。どうすればいい？脚本を読んだら、あとは即興で。信じてるよ、相棒。
Okay. Let's hope her reading comprehension is good enough for whatever Perlova has in mind.
セブンヒルズ人を怯えている。誇りが高いやつほどそれは強い。死は恐ろしくね。でも屈辱や失望は別だ。だからユリアは私を騙したのか。結局何も聞けなかった。黒潮が全てを飲み込み、死は彼女に訪れた。今度は私の番。
今日は昨日のごとく潮に隠れし時を編む。さあ泳ぐのです。可憐なる魚よ。甘い夢の中で繰り返される物語に登場し、世界を飲み込むその日まで。
義人様、挨拶もできずごめんなさい。懐かしの黄金の街が憎き潮に飲まれました。私は皆にささやきを送ります。髪は宙を舞い、ペンが落ちるでしょう。じきに作者の思惑から解放してみせます。音符が誤って転調してしまった。慈しみ深き金色の星よ、教えて。過去と今が重なり合うこの物語で、あなたの選択はどんな結末を迎えるのかしら。ためらわないで相棒。あなたは私が選んだ主役。全ては主役にかかっている。次のページは迷わずめくって、その大切な誇りと尊厳を守るの。
Alright, where are we?
この街の水面にいるはず。
Thanks for letting me know I've been playing for more than 3 hours. Maybe make your story shorter. Okay, well technically this is 2 stories crammed into 1 session.
Technically, if you played it on time, it would have been less than 3 hours.
It would have been
Oh, you're almost level 79. GZ.
Yeah. It's not, you know it's not? It's not 80. Watch out for the Dragar!
Look at the trigger!
Well, a great man once said, drain the swamp. Let's get to work.
巨像の関節を覆ってやがる。こいつを動かすにはまずは侵食をなんとかしねえと。
I already have a perfectly good spear. Okay, Lupa, you need to do more. It's a good thing he decided to stay right there in line of sight. Why can't I just use a different spear? Okay, fuck that house, I guess. How does this drain the swamp? This is just property damage.
It was in the way.
It was in your way. Move! Oh, but one sword slash is enough to take out an entire house. One diagonal sword slash is enough to dissipate the
really
rubble.
Good sword.
Why did you do that? Bruh. What a piece of shit. Okay, but why can't you pick like a better angle to throw these at? Sure, you want to just take out this nice place too while you're at it? Oh, no, okay. Oh, shit.
He can't pick up the chest. You, because you do the whole, like, exploration. Wait, did you 100% Septimon already?
Yeah.
You
Says
100%
right there.
Septimon. Okay, I haven't done an inch of Septimon.
I'm sure it'll be easy to comb through this place. It's not that hard. In fact, I'll just go take a peek.
You could just use the loot tracker, can't you? Just have it get marked anyway.
How about you don't tell me what to do?
Or use the ping.
How about
You have 2 different tools to find chests. You would have detected it from this distance.
you would have detected it from this distance?
The detection range of the scanner is pretty fucking good.
The scanner is pretty good.
凄惨で痛ましいドラマチックな死なんと味わい深く愛おしいことでしょう
Okay, he's getting a bit too elated here.
He's sitting there just like... Sorry. Just wiping the drool off out of his mouth. There's an interactable next to the tank.
What tank? I don't see a tank. You see a tank?
thing in
How'd
the
they fit
middle.
a tank down here?
Oh, hush up. You can't pick up chicks in a tank.
I didn't watch Red vs. Blue.
Well, don't worry, I wasn't about to quote Red vs. Blue Season 14. Post Season 9, it just became, well, there's more of it.
After Season 9. It was all... everything else before it was okay.
Yeah, most people agree that Seasons 1 to 9 of Red vs. Blue was goated.
Does it even end off on like on a good note if you stop at 9?
Yeah, because that's when they finished the Freelance Saga.
Because I can't just throw arc names at me. I don't know that. Oh yes, the Freelance Saga.
Remember when they defeated Meta and they started using CG?
They defeated Meta and they started using CG?
Sorry, not in that order, in the reverse order. Do you remember what the meta was? How much Red vs. Blue did you even watch?
The first episode for my Wuwa vs. CZZ video?
Wait, you've never watched Red vs. Blue?
I've never watched Red vs. Blue.
Alright, okay then. Seasons 1 through 9. Banger.
I've seen one scene where the old guy says insubordination, then punches someone, and that's it.
So, seasons 1 through 6 was mostly a lot of the comedy shit, right? Then seasons 7, 8, and 9, or maybe it's 6, 7, 8, 9, is when they keep it comedy, but they try to then interweave like a story that they've been kind of hinting at up until that point.
Is that when
And then
Monty,
they
is that when Monty Ohm started
Yes. That's when he came in, and when he turned Red vs. Blue into a truly animated series. The Freelance Saga is that whole chapter of basically Monty being there. I say chapter again, it's like 4 seasons, 3 or 4 seasons. One of the seasons was entirely CG. Just all CG. It didn't even involve the Reds versus Blues. It revolved the secondary main plot, I know that's kind of weird to say, but follow me here, of the Freelancers' origins. And they even tried to tie it back into the Halo universe in a few ways, and it was interesting. The concept was that the Freelancers and stuff like that were all post-Halo 3, and it was basically kind of like an idea of, like, I think it was like a mix of war profiteering and taking advantage of the advancements made throughout the Halo series. I'm glad I was able to squeeze a little bit of a fucking Red versus Blue history.
T and R. Best keys.
Why is she passively generating her ult? I guess they just give you regenerating ult in this, because you're by yourself.
But did they give me her weapon?
Of course they did. What are you talking about? I'm only the guy that played this already.
私はいつも恥じる心を忘れちゃいねえ。生まれつき持ち合わせてるものに対する恥。時々それが自分を苛むこともある。できるのなら自由に生きて。実際そうしてきたしな。それでも人の悲しみが目に入ってきちまう。闘技場で失敗した人、私に追いついてこられねえ人、すべての希望を私に託した人だからこそいつも自問してるんだ。もしこの才能がなかったとしても 自分の誇りは守れるのかって。生き残るためにルールを破った人を裁く資格が私にはあるのか。それともこれは一種の傲慢なのか。でも今はそんな疑問抱いちゃいねえ。
Oh, I guess you're just here. Just gonna beat up on a girl.
私より何倍も強いのに誰が相手でも平等に接してる。一人で抱え込まずに私を信じてくれた。カルテジアは民衆の望みで何年も塔の中に閉じ込められてた。彼女は一度もセブンヒルズの地に足を踏み入れたこともねえのに海を渡って助けに来てくれたんだ。ミア選手。ミアは共鳴能力が強くねえのに人生という戦場から一度も逃げずに最後まで戦ってた。人の本性は生まれつき決められてるわけじゃねえ。私は人をそして自分を軽く見てたんだ。そして人の心の闇を理解してると勝手に思い込んでるあんたは傲慢で血も涙もねえ化け物だ。美しい国の誕生、私の町セブンヒルズ。セブンヒルズ人によって建てられた町だ。そこに祭祀も面識も関係ねえ。光があれば影はある。人々は光を必要として追いかける。そしてどうすれば影と共存できるのか学ぶわけだ。ミアもカルテジアもこの島々に育てられてきたリナシート人の娘だ。どの神のものでもねえ。操り人形になるくらいなら私が死んだって構わない。婿の民に刃を向ける者にはたとえ神であろうと剣を向ける。あなたの願いは確かに受け取った。あとは任せて。すぐには勝てなくても根気よく続ければいい。信じてるよ相棒。
Alright, we're gonna throw down. Oh, that's nasty.
不滅の太陽に誓おう。必ず倒してやるぜ。
Is this just a morning Ike's?
Roughly.
Oh, they're not hiding it. Oh, let go of me. It's just a bunch of lines. And AoE. How am I supposed to see those little arms swipe when I got so many visual effects going on?
I mean, I don't know about you, but I think like the other example of them duping an old boss, like the water version of that lightning guy, I thought that shit was cool. Like the new move set, the fact that it makes a duplicate of itself.
I'm sure, yeah, I guess.
Now, to be fair, I also played what's the hard challenge mode? There's a hard challenge mode version of it that's also really fun. It spawns
Hologram?
3 of it. Yeah, it spawns 3 of itself instead of 2. So I'm a-okay with them taking old designs if they make them super, super different. And this is super, super different, so I'm a-okay with it.
Oh, I guess that works. Man, I played Sonic Unleashed. I know what it's like to spam a bunch of quick times for no fucking reason. Does she just have auto dodge functionality in her kit?
Maybe? I know that there have been some times when I'm comboing that I get a dodge off that I'm just like, did I actually dodge there?
Hey, they finally let him out.
Yeah, I was shocked by that too. They have no explanation with that right now.
My lady, これからの展開に少しのご期待を。
Man, I would love to pull him.
It-
Smug piece of shit.
I admit that was a great line. How are you gonna cliffhanger this? By just literally telling the audience, let's save some mystery for the next chapter, can't we? Pretty on the nose.
I mean, my Cartithia would never fall.
I'm gonna be honest, one part of the reason I feel satisfied with not pulling for Cartithia is it seems like the vast majority of the gameplay is in big Cartithia mode. Why is there a meme that Scar made Jinshi's outfit for her? Someone made a good point. If Christopher is the playwright and Prolova is the conductor, then what would Scar be? By the way,
So how are the subsequent story contents going to make Augusta seem even close to important as to what they did for Lupa?
she's the leader of a country. I don't think Augusta has to be super crazy. It's like, yeah, leader of a country on its own, I think, is a good enough role to be
Well, do you
important.
think Ino and Augusta will even work in a team?
I don't know. Augusta's obviously going to be fire, but Iono, I have no idea. I'm going to assume she's going to be ice. Like, just that's the one that makes the most sense. Also, I don't know about you, but I don't feel like Iona and Augusta are on friendly terms.
They're
Augusta,
literally
leader
work
of the
together.
country. Yes, they work together, but Augusta, leader of the country. Iona, put her in jail! Do it right now! I don't care that you lead the country, do it right now! She literally walked up out there, and she's just like, do it! Do it now!
That's not firmly planted. Put it in a little deeper.
How do you know?
Because I saw it wiggle a little bit.
Things can be firmly planted and still wiggle.
That's a contradiction.
How is that a contradiction? Have you ever pushed on somebody's fence post? that shit will still kind of move a bit.
That sounds like a bad fence post.
No, that's just called... You can still snap it on the other end because that's how physics work. End of the story. Anyway, physics.
No, I refuse. Put it in more firmly. It's not firm enough. It's that simple.
You putting it in the ground doesn't
Oh boy,
suddenly
wait,
make
Bam.
it have... Oh, there's an after story. Do the after story. Not that. The hotel.
She drunk? And with that, we've gathered her. Christoffel, Scar, you better hide her from me. You have 2 weeks. And then when I have her, I'm coming for you.
You.
Drama kid. Of course I do. That's why I don't do holograms. Now for the actual character
There's
You're a good best girl. You don't drink like the degenerate dog in the apartment. Look at that face.
それに今回の思わぬ旅では新しい街であなたに再会できましたし、リナシータの風は
Wallpaper engine?
Not interested. They always find some way to screw. They always find some way to screw it up.
That's just how the crumble cookie.
Show's over.